Good morning, everyone. We have a lot of new goodies that came in that we're going to share today. And we'll get started in a minute. I actually think we have everything kind of gathered. So just waiting for everybody to join us. Got a lot going on here on this back table. I'd move the camera, but it says you can't move it when you're on the dark side. I think whatever matches with the paper. My husband just came over and asked me a question. We're busy prepping for stamp camp. I think I have 8 card samples completed, and we're die cutting, and I like the light. We're die cutting. We're die cutting and kitting and packing. So for those of you that live out of town or want to pick up a kit, we'll have those ready hopefully in about a week. And if we have to mail them, we have time to get them in the mail. Just remember, our stamp camp is a variety of holiday cards. We typically have 2 fall and the rest will be Christmas. And for those of you that can't join us in the store or on our Zoom class on Sunday, I think it's like November 4th or something like that, we do have pictures and step-by-step instructions now. One of the few classes I do that for. It's just a lot of work, but that one is helpful to a lot of people. You can see I kind of have some Gina K down here, but I'm going to kind of start out with this. We got this back in stock. This is the powder tool, and there's some kind of magic powder in there with a little brush on the end, and this is very helpful to prep your paper before you do embossing. A lot of times when you stamp with your embossing ink pad and sprinkle your embossing powder on, there's lots of little static pieces that kind of get stuck to your paper, and it doesn't matter whether there's ink underneath holding that powder to the paper or if it's just laying there. Once you hit it with that heat, it will melt, and this helps alleviate a lot of the little kind of miscellaneous pieces of embossing powder sticking to your paper. So we just got these back in stock. They were out for a while, and I'm probably going to get some more because I think everybody is throwing like fear into us about all the specific products that are not going to be available for a while, after Christmas, for January and so on, with the shutdown of China and all the stuff that are going on. So a lot of our basic things we're trying to stock up on. But we got these back in stock, so I would suggest if you need one, get one. The other thing that I don't tend to use it, but like for stickers, if you want to remove some of the sticky stuff on the backside of a sticker, just put this on. That way you could, pop it and layer it if you want, but it helps remove that sticky. Okay, we haven't gotten Gina K in for a while because I have an issue every time I try to go to order. There's certain things that are out of stock and I never have enough to complete an order. Once again, I did try to get the Connect glue and that was out of stock. So I did get some other things that we've been waiting for. We got the little Gina K amalgam ink pads in. The large size pads were out of stock, but these are actually kind of perfect when you're doing little sentiments and using your MISTI and trying to get, a specific area of, black. And the stencils. This one is probably one of her best-selling items. I bet you 10 to 1. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful stencil. This one is called the Snowflake Mandala. And another beautiful stencil that she has is the Stellar Snowflake. And one that's always good is any kind of like sunshine or the rays. A very useful stencil to have. I do have one sample to show you, and that was using the Stellar Snowflake. And I did use the black Gina K paste. It has glitter in it, and you can see how beautiful. Try to hit refresh because I'm not sure why it starts and stops. We have the music off, so we shouldn't have an issue. So just hit refresh. Facebook, who knows what's going on with that. So I apologize for that. So anyways, we have 3 stencils back in stock. And I don't know if this is an old one, but I thought it's coming up to the perfect time of coffee, and there's a lot of releases with coffee and so on and so forth. So I got this because it has nice little messages in there and so on. And I do like the smaller sets, you know, because sometimes when you have the full-size set, there's so much in there, and half the time you don't want all that. You know, you just want a couple sayings and little images. So we got this one in. This is one of their new cover plates, the Peace, Love, Joy, for a Christmas card. I don't have any samples of this one yet. We'll be working on it, and it's a possibility of one of the dies that we'll be using in Stamp Camp. And we have had these in, and there is a new one, and these are, I think, such a great idea. They're called, you know, master layouts, and they're the basic dies that you always need for die cutting, and very simple templates to use all these in. So this is master layout number 1. So you have your basic layering dies for A2 cards, another thinner die, and some ovals. And you can see this one's a little decorative oval, and I'm sure this one fits inside there. And then we have master layout 2, same type of, you know, your basic rectangles, but then you have the stitching, or it's either stitching or dots added, and you have your little flag dies for your sentiments. The layout 4, a die that everybody always asks for, is this background with the small scallop, and it has the little stitching in there. And then you have your little postage, the postage die, and hearts. Valentine's is coming. These extra little flags and little buttons, you know, which are great for embellishing. And this is one of the new ones, and this one has I don't know if it's larger. I don't know if it's A2. Well, let's see. We'll open it up. Okay, this looks like it's almost for A7 size cards, which is really nice because a lot of people, a lot of companies don't make the larger dies. So you can see you have the basic rectangle die. You have one with the stitching, and then you have all these strips and flags and circles. So this is the newest one that just came out. So especially if you're starting out, or sometimes people just kind of jumped into all the little dies with all the images and kind of forgot their basics, these are a great place to start. I don't know if this is a mini slimline. This looks too wide for a mini slimline. Okay, let's see what else we have. Couple odds and ends. We've got this new mix and match frame from Altenew. I do like this one because it has a deckled design in there. So you can see these will pop apart. So this would be your outside frame. You have a layered decal die, which I truly love, and this back decorative piece. Got a couple new embossing folders that we're saving for Stamp Camp. Got our samples done. You guys are going to love it. So that's Altenew. This die is from, I'm kind of like at a lull over there because I'm kind of reading your messages. And that's what happens. I just kind of like forget where I was. So this is the Find It Trading, and this is a cute little die because you got the sleigh, you get some packages, you got a deer, you got a little tree, a little snowman. So these are from Find It Trading. Brand new from Colorado Crafts. We have a couple new other images, and I love that. The happy dance, you have all the little mice going across, and then I love the fact that, you know, you can celebrate a retirement, a birthday, graduation, you know, so it's just an adorable little set. So this one is new, along with this one. This is one of their holidays. And you can also do this for birthdays. It doesn't have to be specifically Christmas. Love that. Go big or go home. And then these are those solid. So whatever color ink you stamp it in, as long as you stamp it on white paper, that color of that ink will be your background. So it's almost like you had that color paper and did white stamping on it. And this one says, wishing you a really big birthday. Then they give you the option, because you have a birthday, but a big happy holiday hugs to you. So once again, Colorado Craft. Another company that we hadn't gotten some new things in a while is Mama Elephant. They kind of had a little hiatus over the summer. I think they moved into a new warehouse, and they're finally back up and running. So we have a lot of new Mama Elephant, and this is a beautiful fir tree. We do have a lot of people that come in that just want a specific, like one pine tree, fir tree, whatever, and this one will stamp beautifully. You can see the white open areas is where I would use my Nuvo dimensional adhesive or glossy accents to raise that up, and then put glitter on and have like beautiful tree. And once again, you have some really cute sentiments and a couple cute deer. I believe they're in this pile. We'll probably find the matching die that goes with that. I love their sentiments. They really have, and I like their font. They're not huge. They're a nice size, fit perfectly on cards or inside of cards. So this one happens to be like a mix variety. You know, I like that. Look at wishing you everything good in life. You know, there's birthday related, so on and so forth. So this one is called Mixed Wishes Greetings. This is all their little birthday messages, and, you know, happy birthday to my little princess, happy birthday to my little prince. You know, some things get better with age. On this day, a queen was born. I'm sure we have a lot of friends that you can send that to. Happy birthday to my one and only. So there are quite a variety of sentiments in this set. This is also a requested die over the next couple months, you know, for the winter season coming. The birch tree background die. So we got this in. This is brand new, the Inside Holiday Messages. So you can see that there's a variety of different sentiments that will go inside your card for the holidays. Warmest wishes from all of us for a joy-filled holiday season and a happy and healthy new year. Across the miles. So there is 8 different sentiments in this set, and this is the Inside Holiday Messages. And along with the holiday, they have a birthday one. So you can have a variety of birthday messages to put inside your card. And this kind of thing is something that is requested all the time. We have a lot of things that go on the outside of our cards, but when it comes to the inside, we're kind of missing that. And there's a couple companies that we get inside messages, and I love the fact that they do that. This one is brand new. It's the Easy Christmas Greetings. And here you have different a set of 3, and you have 6 different sentiments. And this die will coordinate with those sentiments. I don't want to open this because I'll rip it, but if you can see these that little open star over here, that will line up on top of each sentiment, so you'll die cut those perfectly. And I thought these, I mean, there's such a variety in here. So I love the fact that they have this. And I would assume that if this goes well, that they will be doing this in birthday and other holidays, and then your same die will coordinate with all those. And this was truly adorable. The little friends inside different cups for the winter and cold, hot chocolate we have here, and coffee, and some cute little sayings. And there is the die that coordinates with that. So in the die, you get the die to cut all these little pieces out. And then this is the new, what do they call it? Onomi tree, and they're all little girl gnomes, if you could see that. And there's little dolls and candy canes and bears and fun little things. And then you get these additional the mushrooms and the house and the little images. And they have the coordinating tree. And they also have the little Nomi agenda. So these are all the little girl gnomes. And not everyone is holiday, so you can use them throughout the year. The die cut that goes with it. And this is really cute. It's the Globy grid cover. So those of you that, I know we have them out there. I see Donna and Donna, so I know you guys collect all these little agenda people. But this makes a cover plate with all these snow globes. And in the snow globes, you can put all your little gnomes. So you can do, if you have, the little gnome agendas, but they also had, oh my gosh, I think they had bunny agendas, every animal, a little agenda, a little boy agenda, a little girl. So you can really make some adorable cards with this Globy grid cover. And every time I went to go order this in the past, it was always out. We finally got it back in, the little gnome agenda. This is not new. It is an older one, but like I said, every time I went to go order it, it was out of stock, and I snatched it this time. So yes, that is Sadie snoring in the background. It is nap time for her. I don't know if any of you guys remember the company Our Daily Bread. They kind of revamped maybe over a year ago. I don't know if they have new owners or whatever, but their name is now Divinity Designs, and I really do like a lot of their interactive card-based dies. This is just a fancy flourish. I like it that it's not winter or, it's a generic one. And I really like this ornament stamp set. So you got these 2 different ornament stamp sets and a bunch of sentiments, and inside there is the die. So you can cut these out and make these 3D. And I really thought this was a beautiful ornament stamp and die set. Kim, is doing a lot of the stitching classes. We did Waffle Flower last year. This year, Spellbinders has a lot of stitching. And this is the embroidery hoop. So you get your embroidery hoop. You get the needle die, that little screw that goes on the top. This is going to be perforated so that you can create your own patterns in it in the outside or the back of the hoop. So this was kind of a cool die. So this is brand new. We've had this back in, and we're probably going to do an explosion box Christmas class because it's kind of a fun project closer to the holidays, so probably see this coming in December. But this makes the explosion box, and this is what we created using the Pie-On paper. So you get all the dies and the layers to create this box. I did add on, you know, of course, my doilies and such. And this is what happens when you open the box. And you get all these different little layers. And I didn't get it this time, but I'll probably get it. They have these little dies that create these little pockets that you can add in there. So how fun would that be at Christmas time to kind of, you know, put in money or gift cards? And then this little mini box is a separate little die. And that is this box. You know, you could probably use that by itself if you wanted, but it fits perfectly inside the explosion box. And I love their dies. I love the quality of their dies. And the fact that, like, in this one, you will get the little, like, scallop pieces for the layers that comes in there and all the different pieces. Very easy to make. And one more die, and I don't have a sample to show you. This is a peekaboo card with layers. And I got a lot of these, and I expect to be using them in a upcoming class. But I like the fact that you get your bases, and then you got these oval dies to use on these windows. So once again, let's see if I open this. Oh, I can't. I sealed it. Definitely you'll be seeing some samples with this one. I already have it pegged for some Christmas cards in a Christmas card class. We have some new paper pads in from Memory Place, and this is a small company. I think they're from, I don't know if that's Chinese or Japanese, but you can see the different paper. They're double-sided. So this little fall autumn wishes collection just came in. And two of my favorite little fun companies I'm saving till the end that we just got in. And first up is Doodlebug. We love Doodlebug. So we have their Halloween paper. Yes, I know it's going into the second week of October, but that's on Doodlebug, not on me. But I love it. And we're going to get it in, and you know, most of it will probably sell out, but I know then we'll have it for sure for next year. There are probably one of the companies, I don't know, that are having an issue with this whole supply chain. Their products are they come out really late, where you think we would be getting our Christmas Doodlebug in, but that's not happening. But whatever. So I'm just glad that we got the Happy Haunting Halloween pack, so you have all the Halloween colors that match the release and the solid papers. This is a texture cardstock, so it coordinates with all their papers. We have the little mini 6x6 pads, which is kind of hard to see because they have the little clear label enclosure, so you can't really open it up. We got some of their little sprinkles, and then some of the papers. So this is called Fright Night, and then the back side of the skulls, pumpkins, and then you can see that kind of tone-on-tone pumpkin background. We have the stars, And these are all just fun, like little confetti dots, but in all the Halloween colors. And it's fun because you can use this other times of the year, and especially with the little stars on the background. Love that green. This one is called Spooky Spectrum. And the rainbow. And if I can go back, with this die, if you can use your imagination, I know it's early, but using a rainbow paper like this and die cutting this out, let's see if my die cut is, let me cut one really quick for you. Let's see. Grab a piece of paper. You know, sometimes I wonder, I mean, our store is filled with paper. Do you think I can ever find a sheet of paper to do a die cut? You can always use the words later. But using a die such as this, you could just use a pattern paper behind it and use that for your color. I would put the O back in. I think I lost the pieces along the way. Here's the O. The easiest way to kind of center that back in, if you're ever doing one of these cards, is just put this back in, put your adhesive on here, and then just remove this piece. And then you have the other, you know, put the other little piece. If you want, you can put the little pieces in there, but sometimes people just get it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really have to put all those other little parts and pieces back in. Okay, so that was the Spooky Spectrum paper. And last of all, we have Happy Haunting. Look how fun and bright that is. You know, the fun thing, all their papers always coordinate, and that's their color palettes are definitely Doodlebug all the way. And you can use older papers that will still work with the newer paper collections. So that's Doodlebug. And my other fun company that I absolutely love is Whippersnapper. And we just got a new order in of a lot of some Christmas designs. Let's just start with birthdays. I thought these would be fun for birthdays. We've had the monster pile in before. So these are kind of fun. You can stack these up and you can do a mini slimline card with this. The little puppy birthday, he's just too cute. Another, the Monster Mash. And this one you can connect and do another whole section and make a mini slimline or a regular slimline card with it, or just an A2 card. And then I just thought this, I know we have a couple customers out there that would love this with the little martinis. So those are some of their birthday images, and they're so fun to color, because especially if you have a color chart and you use Copics, you can really match up your colors very easily. We have these cute, adorable little deers. One is cuter than the other. One of these I picked out for Stamp Camp. I'm not sure which one because they're hard to choose. Santa must be really big this year. And we have some cute Santas. And then this is a brand new one, the little Santa in the choo-choo train, which I love because a lot of times, it's hard to find little boy related images, and I think the choo-choo train is just perfect for if you have a grandson or nephew. And then you have all these different little Santa images. And then the stockings. This one we've had in the past before. I'm not sure if these are new, but the little, the blizzard stocking with the little snowman inside, and then the little mouse. We didn't get a whole lot of snowmen yet, but I thought he was too cute because he had a little tree. So we have him and the little polar bear with the penguin on top. So I think that's it for our show and tell of things that came in this week. We very well may have gotten some other things, but they're out on the shelf already. I don't know where they are, but it's been a crazy week. Let's just see. Anybody have any questions out there? We have our class schedule on our website, so if anybody's interested in classes, just remember too that a lot of them are offered in-store and Zoom. If you want a Zoom class, you have to give us time to mail your kit out to you. So the people that live further away, that gives you the opportunity to take a class with us if you'd like. Let's see what else. So we have, I'm just trying to think of anything else that I wanted to share with you. Today we have a class going on. We have the fall cards, and then we're here till 4. And tomorrow is the Buffalo Bills game. And I want to remind you that if the Bills win on Sunday, Monday, your purchase is 15% off. It does exclude any brand new items, and but you get a 50% discount. So kind of a nice day to take advantage of that. Oh, Maker Mania. Yep, we do have kits still available for Maker Mania, which is in February. And I think Donna might have put a description of what Maker Mania is on our blog. And we have it on our website. A lot of people will ask me on Facebook, and I hate to type because it takes me so long to correct all my mistakes or the mistakes that spell check changed for me, that half the time I send things that I did not expect to send to you or would ever. But Maker Mania is coming up in February. We'll talk more about that, but we have limited kits. When my kits are gone, they're gone. And so those will be shipped or picked up in the store. Oh, so Donna did mention what it is. I know Teresa just signed up. I saw that this morning. So I'm excited to have you guys. I think you'll love it. Everybody the new people that had joined last time absolutely loved it and are looking forward to the next one. So for now, I'm going to let everybody go. Enjoy the day. The sun is supposed to come out later this afternoon, and tomorrow is supposed to be another gorgeous day. So I will see you next Wednesday at 1 o'clock for my Facebook. Carol, what kits are you talking about? Are kits already made up? If you're talking about the Maker Mania, yeah, you do not get to see what the kits are. It is a surprise, and it's really the focus on Maker Mania is all about the sharing of ideas and projects and layouts, and after the stores that are participate give their presentations after that weekend, all the people that participated in it start posting and sharing what they did. And their projects are just as amazing as the store owners. And it's fun to see everybody's take on the products in the kit. So it's just very, very cool. So I think you'll love it. You might get sneak peeked as we get closer to the event. I actually don't even know what we get, so for me it's also a challenge. And I think I saw Debbie on, and I'm putting this aside for you. And when the other one comes in, I'll definitely call. But so hopefully you saw that, Deb. So I don't have to give you a call or send you an email. The kits, we are not getting the kits until probably January, because it's product that is being made for this event. And because so much of the product is made overseas, that it takes probably a month just to get it from China to here. And that means just not to the store, but to California on the coast. And everybody knows what's going on there. Who knows how long it'll take to unpack and so on and so forth. But anyways, yeah, we don't get the products until January. So we will let you know when they're ready to be picked up. We'll either call or send the emails. We put everybody in our Maker Mania group on a specific group email list to notify you of things coming up with that. So just as you sign up for Maker Mania, your name goes on that list. So I think that's all the questions that I see. So I'm going to let everybody go. I'm going to get ready, clear this back table off. You can see my little pile of stuff. And there's Sadie. There's her little butt. Sadie, you want to say hi? There's Sadie. So she woke up. Somebody came in. So I'm going to let everybody go. Have a wonderful weekend and go Bills. We're rooting for you and hope to see you all Monday when they win. Have a great day, everyone.